Oh, hey, I seem to have accidentally timed it with the title screen. Yeah, so schedule's weird, so screw it. Let's snowboard. I was thinking about the other GameCube games I have. It's like, what could I do? Like, I don't know why I was thinking I had to stick to GameCube, but, sure, but... We'll do snowboarding. Alright. Who cares? I turned my headphones down because Sonic was loud, so I turned it down the same amount. This isn't as loud as Sonic, which is... okay, whatever. Yeah, I grew up with this game, and when I was a kid, when I would play this as a kid, I would always play as Ricky Winterborn. But, you know what? No, you don't know me. But I know you, Tara Hunter. Apparently.
What's up, man? What?
It's good. Okay.
Alright.
The pink girl. It's like I was playing as Amy in Sonic Advance 3 earlier, because I just unlocked her. So it's like, yeah, sure, let's snowboard as Amy, basically. Oh man, it's starting on the good song. So yeah, this game lets you pick the song, you know, out of a set playlist. You know, basically its entire soundtrack. And when I was a kid, I basically always picked "Good Times" by Finger 11. Rob Haywood. I don't know why I'm so amused by the names. Push forward to Alright. No. What? Hello? It sounded like there was someone talking over my shoulder. And it wasn't Rob. Do it, spin! So I do remember that when you're racing, if you do tricks, which you would think you don't need to do because you're racing, you get power. And when you fill up the power meter, yep, you go a little faster, I think. Yeah, I still basically remember how to play. It's still kind of like muscle memory and stuff, even though I haven't really played much in quite a while. I was planning on keeping this as like a winter game, and then it's just like, screw it. We're probably not going to finish the whole game in these 3 awkward streams I have in this awkward scheduling anyway, so... Well, I guess technically I'm starting a new game on Friday, but or starting a new game on a Friday. But it's more like a 3-off, you know? Not quite a 1-off, but not something I intend on finishing. At least not now. We could save the rest for next winter, I guess. Yeah, I was whole 8 seconds faster. Because I got muscle memory and I can still do this stuff. Let's see what else there is in the playlist. There's Other Light. Conversations. Killing Me. Choke. I remember this one being pretty good too. Rookie. Which I used to read as Rocket because I was dyslexic. Gated Baby. I think you might unlock more songs as you go. Okay, what was it? I don't remember what the song was by default, so I'll just pick what I thought it was. Yeah, that music selection looks a lot smaller than I'm used to, and it doesn't have all the songs I remember. So I guess apparently you do unlock more songs as you play. Never knew that. Because there was one song on there. There we go, I got the start dash. Like Mario Kart. There was one song on there that I remember called Slip Away. That was another one that I like to play a lot. Oh yeah, isn't there a... There's a cheer button. Whoa, lag. Get on the rail! Yeah, grinding! A little bit of grinding. Woo! Yeah, I think the power meter makes you like keep your momentum better or something. More speed. I would read the instruction booklet if I had the case out, but recording actual GameCube games instead of using Dolphin? What am I doing? Who does that? Who has the capacity to actually record their physical GameCube games? Not me. And another thing the power meter does is if you collide with someone... Well, I'm not going to catch that skier in time. If you collide with someone, you don't fall over. You push them over instead. I mean, I think you both fall if you don't have power, but if you do have power, only your opponent falls. Angel Light, Frosty Shadows. I remember this stage. This is one of the stages I think of when I think about how this game has its courses continue into each other if they're the same, you know, if they're in the same quote-unquote world, or I guess slope, more accurately. Yoop. Because like, so I guess this slope is called Angel Light. So this is Frosty Shadows, and then it like continues. I don't remember what the continuation is. There's another shortcut. But I remember it exists, and it ends at like, I think an ice sculpture of Mario. That might just be the GameCube version. I mean, I'm just assuming this was cross-platform, and I only ever had the GameCube version, because, you know, growing up, I thought the versions of the games I had were the only versions, unless, like, you know, unless I saw otherwise, like in game commercials, like for Dr. Muto. Or Sonic, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, backside, whoa. Let's do one nice grab, yeah! Filled the power just as I ended. Oh wow, he was close, he was like 4 seconds behind. Squid with 2 Ds, what is a Splatoon? Ah, the final challenge. Which is, this is your only way of playing these stages. And you don't race someone. It's a time trial. Okay, apparently that's this stage he says that on. Don't stop for anything. Imagine being such an extreme snowboarder, you start snowboarding on the slope from a helicopter. I gotta get that ice. Yeah, get that ice. Trying to, there we go. If you crouch, you go faster, but you can't steer as well. It's a pretty satisfying snowboarding game. I say, having, like, only played this. Hey, yep. Yep, that caused a small avalanche, but it's okay, because that avalanche isn't chasing me. It's going sideways for some reason. Dramatic effect, I guess, so I can go through this, shack. Cabin. Why couldn't I think of that word? Switch back this way. I think that's how she's supposed to. You know, that's her usual stance. I don't know if your stance has any bearing on anything, but I assume that because it's a setting you can set that it's more than just like, oh, if you spin this way, it's front side, and if you spin this way, it's a back side. See, like that. So it's probably better. Man, I actually kind of remember this song. Oh yeah, it echoes. Or not. Guess that was just for getting power. Uh-oh. Ah, no, I fell. I lost my power. Oh well. Oh no, this is playing the end of Snowblind. No. Actually, I think that's just the System of a Down version that does sirens, but it always makes me think of this stage. Because, you know, snowboarding, Snowblind, and then sirens happen. And the end of the run. And the military definitely aren't coming after me. I have to break it into their base illegally. Because, you know, that's only in Grand Theft Auto. That's not real life. I won the hard pass. Yeah, that's a hard pass for me. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess shortcut codes. Man, a GameCube game with, like, password codes? That's wild. Remember password codes? Not me. I mean, I'm sure I had some games that had password codes, like this game, but did I ever care to write them down? Probably not. Oh, yeah, and you unlock boards by, you do the time trials, and on each course there's pieces of a token that you can pick up, and apparently those tokens get you more boards. Man, I'm certain there's a second rack, but I don't know how to get it. Oh well. Do I care about my stats? No. Sometimes I say something like that, and I'm feeling like, man, if someone's watching the VOD full screen and they hear me say that, do they think I'm actually responding to someone? Looks like the soundtrack's longer. Let's see if there's anything else I remember on here. That's pretty neat. It's literally pretty neat. Ah, hey, there it is. There's Slip Away. 10 men. Oh yeah, hey. It's menu music. Nachos! Okay, what was this on before? I'll just put it on Good Times. Who cares? Yeah, here we're back to easy life now. I think we're starting a little later down the slope. Come on, Dolphin. You think you're so fast? I'm crouching. Watch me go through this guy's garage. I'm crouching so good. There's a token there in time trial mode. Whee! Uh-oh. 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 No. Ah! Crouch. Crouch good. Is that my watch? Low battery. Okay, whatever, watch. Yeah, I swear I charged it like the other night and then it was like immediately at 60%. It's like, what are you doing, battery? Dying, I guess. We'll just have to see if I can order a new battery for it or something. Ah, man. I think there's a part like that in Sonic Adventure 2 in the first stage where you're Sonic. It's like, you know, the first time you get to grind or something. Makes me think of that staircase. Ah, no, I lost. No, I lose a life. My hard pass. Not the square. I like the square. Man, tell me those don't look like air fresheners. You can't, because they do. What do you think Square smells like? Well, probably smells like Square Enix's offices, if I had to guess. Okay, now don't land sideways. Stop landing sideways. You can't catch up to Tara. Dude. This came up blood the first time, and now I'm not. I'm distracted thinking about the smell of Square Enix's offices or something. I don't know. So here was my second mistake, was missing the grind. Okay. Ah, alright. Yeah, fine. Good enough. Here's some ice. Ice makes you go faster. I remember reading the manual for this game, and it had that laid out. It was like, yeah, ice makes you go faster, but powder makes you go slower. I mean, that's a good thing to know, because I wouldn't have thought of that. Especially as a kid. I was only a second faster than her, dang. Photo finish. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's another Angel Light stage. This is not the one I remember continuing from the last one, though. That's interesting. Maybe this is higher than the last one we did. Yeah, screw you, Ricky. I got a shortcut over here. Do a front flip. Still shortcut. What is this, ice? Ice on a bunch of snowpoffs? Snowpoff? No! When you get to the harder stages, the NPCs take all the shortcuts, so it's like you have to know those to be able to beat them. I don't know how far I've gotten into this game before. I know I've unlocked all of the stages, I think. I've done all the stages. Just maybe not beaten all of them. Oh no, I went the wrong way! Yes, okay, never mind, I went the right way. Forget what I was saying, this is the right way. Because the two paths both they're carrying logs down them. But one path has them vertically, so you could run into them if you're not careful. So it's better to take the horizontal. Ah, the horizontal trees. Whee! Frozen lake, yeah! A frozen stream, I guess, because it would be down. I don't know if there's. Well, okay, yeah, stream, not lake. What was I thinking? I just realized, like, wait, lake is a big body of water, not one of these, like, paths. Watch this. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Uh-oh. Okay. I saw the map and saw that the NPC was listed as C. He's like, what is C? His name is Ricky. Computer. Computer. Oh, a handful of redemption. Can I have my redemption in a spoon, please? Can I have a spoonful of redemption? That's what happens when you make your bad cookies better. It's a spoon. You put in a spoonful of redemption. Yep. I just realized I maybe shouldn't be letting the music play because it would probably mute my VOD. I guess if that happens, I just won't save the VOD. I'll just have to hope I don't say anything cool. Aw, man, you made the bridge fall and you didn't go all the way across. You're supposed to go all the way across, buddy. His name, I forget. Which is a shame, because I know I've played as him a bunch before. Not as much as Ricky, but I've played as this guy. Oh, yeah, and if you hit those barrels, it sets off TNT, and then it makes a shortcut. Whoa! How did you get past me while I was slow motion balance regaining? Yeah, I didn't have Tony Hawk growing up, but I had this. So, is that enough for my early 2000s kid extreme sports interests? I don't know. I mean, if you ask me, like seriously, if you wanted a serious answer from me, I would say no. It wasn't enough. I would have liked at least one Tony Hawk game, and hopefully one of the good ones. Although, I guess, you know, depending on who you ask, it's probably they're all good. That's what I'm sure the consensus is. Which is not depending on who you ask. That's completely different. The consensus is what I meant. Is that I think most people would agree that all of them, except for, like, whatever the most recent one was, are pretty good. How's this Slip Away? Is it playing Slip Away now? I shouldn't care so much. I don't even remember what stage we're on. If I pause, will it say? No, but it'll let me see the music. No, it's not Slip Away. Oh, there's deer. I saw a deer today. If you... Excuse me, solve this next test. Maybe I'll let you ride the elevator all the way up to the break room. I don't tell you about that time I saw a deer again. Ah, I got hit by the deer. Okay. Thanks, deer. Whoa. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Tony Hawk games. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all pretty decent, except for the most recent one where like the entirety of the game was released on a day one patch, and the disc basically had permission to download that patch because it was so rushed. I won't stop music. Jeez. Yeah, I was wondering about the stage's name because I figured this was one of the ones that goes past a train. Well, I remember one of the last stages we did was Treetop. Was it Treetop Drama? Because it had the trees. So this game has mirror courses, and they have jumbled up names. And I remember one of them is Top Tree Mama. I think that's the one for Treetop Trauma. That's pretty good. I think Midnight City becomes Sid's Night Mini. Oh, I guess we haven't done... I guess that's the other Angel Light one. Midnight City. Yeah, because Frosty Shadows is the one we already did. Isn't it weird how much of this game I remember? Like I said, I haven't really played much of this in years. I definitely don't think I played any last year, and that's long enough for me to forget things. Here we are, the final slope. Oh man, we got Witty up in here. Gonna turn our vocal cords into a machine gun. Man, I'm not good at getting that start dash. Oh well. I kind of wish I could play Get up. Get up. System of a Down's cover of Snowblind. That'd be a good cover, good song to play this. I don't really care for the original that much. It's one of those cases where, you know, I heard the cover first, so the original just is like, this sounds like a lesser version of what I know. Which I suppose is not fair to the original artists, but, you know, it's how art is. It's like sometimes you see someone do, like, a remaster of something, and you like that version better. You know, someone does their version of the Mona Lisa, and it's okay to like that one better than the original. You don't have to like both. It's art. You don't have to like literally all the art. Who am I saying this to? I think anyone listening would know. Ooh, stay on the upper path. It's like Sonic. It's like Sonic snowboarding. See, I had a connection there. I was going somewhere with playing this after Sonic Adventure. Not really. It's really just because playing Sonic Adventure reminded me this game exists, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I think I do want to play that for a while. If I don't end up beating it all tonight. Because, like, we're halfway through already, so, doing pretty good, I guess. I mean, if I'm going to be going for 2 hours, and we're like, what? 20 minutes? Excuse me. Ah. Oh, get on the ice. I made it. Oh no, it's a cutscene. What's gonna happen? I could swear there was supposed to be more sound effects playing there to indicate that an avalanche was happening, but oh no, an avalanche! Ah! I mean, I'm already on. I've got 30 seconds left, so it's not like the avalanche is changing much for me. Aside from being pretty neat. It's just like, hey, look at me, I'm snowboarding down an avalanche. I could have sworn during that cutscene, like, the person you're playing as does their cheer. And then that echoes and causes an avalanche. And then it's like, why did you cheer? You caused an avalanche. Look what you've done. Whoa, I did it. Oh man, the diamond pass totally doesn't look even more like an air freshener. You know, considering that I don't think that the codes are actually like, because you know, like older password codes for games were basically just, you know, they were code. They were lines of code that said like, hey, set the player's progress to this. So like each digit indicated some sort of progress. Like I'm sure people have probably cracked like Metroid's passwords to figure out like, you know, oh, if you change this character to this, it gives you the wave beam or something like that. Oh, Damon. Was that? I skipped it. Never. Oh well. Sorry, Damon, if that's your name. And I'm gonna go up here where I'm not supposed to go. I'm gonna. I could have grinded the ski lift. And now it's just perpetually earthquaking. Okay, it's done. I guess it wasn't perpetual. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Mega Man passwords were definitely lines of code. So I don't get why this game does that, because it saves to it saves to a GameCube memory card. I don't know why I felt the need to specify GameCube. Yeah, it saves to a memory card. I just realized Akari's balance is pretty good, isn't it? Because I haven't been struggling with doing the balance minigames. Kind of done themselves automatically. So I assume that's Akari's balance stat. That's what I should be doing. I should be paying attention to like the speed stat. Just be fast. You gotta go fast. Why is it a switch front side? Whoa, I didn't know that was a thing. Excuse me, Damon. Yeah, I don't get why this game has password codes to get you to the end when you could literally just... I don't know, they could have it as like a code word. Like the name of the stage or something. Because it's not like if you... It's not like you could know the name of the stage... Aw, man, that's the finish line, isn't it? Darn it. Oh, apparently if you hit skiers, it doesn't make you lose your power meter. It's only if you collide with another racer. Yeah, why would you need password saves in a game like this? When it could just be literally just the name of the stage. And I was thinking like, oh, well, you know, they don't want people looking up. Like if they find the name of the stage, they just input that in the code screen and get the stage. First of all, why would you care? Second of all, codes are like that anyway, so if someone found the name of the stage, like, online or something, they could just as easily, probably in, like, a couple of extra clicks, find the password for this stage, even if it wasn't the name of the stage. Yeah. Oh, no. Nope. God dang it, stop landing sideways. Oh, I see there's an upper path there. That's probably faster. You know, like Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm not saying that because I keep saying faster. I literally mean Sonic levels are designed where if you take the highest route, it's faster. Which is cool. Sonic levels become pretty fun when you realize that. And when you deliberately try to... There we go, there's Gainer for ya! When you try to take the high route so you can go fast. Ah, that was powder. Dang it, I lost again. Is this the first stage? Because I might as well just start over. Hard stage, or expert course. Kicking my can. View pro tips. Press the trigger to tuck. Use jumping to find a faster route to the finish. Oh, apparently there's more to the... Top speed goes up, but turning is more difficult while tucking. There's another jump meter. Oh wait, there was 3 to that. Release A when the jump meter is at maximum for the highest jump. Did you know you could use your double jump to glide further? To avoid crashing when you land, press L just before you land. Oh! Excuse me, that's a thing I actually did not know or remember if I knew it before. When done correctly, the board will pulse to show that you made a perfect landing. Wait, was there... No, okay, that was just 2. Off balance, there's a chance to recover your balance. Rotate the balance. If you were fast enough, you mean to empty, you would turn to normal. Grinding on rails of other objects increases your power meter. Then press the L to attach to them. Oh. So alright. Maybe that's why I keep missing them. When grinding, use the control stick to keep your balance meter centered. You can grab your board in the air by pressing buttons. Combine grabs and spins for extra points. You can perform spins. Well, I like how they tell me do grabs and combine them with spins. Okay, well, how do I spin? You can perform spins by pressing the R button in any direction. Control stick to spin faster. Combine spins and grabs to earn the most points. Well, how do I grab? Oh, all right, okay, yeah, I got it. Okay. Spins and grabs to fill your power meter. Full meter lets you push your opponent down by ramming into them. Okay, well, I guess the speed increase is just my imagination. And trick attack, you can line different grabs and combo. That's not a pro tip, that's just explaining the modes. Start your jump with a full meter, then grab the... Yeah, trick attack is where you go off a ramp. I don't know why that tip is in here. That has nothing... That has no bearing on anything. And apparently you can earn a combo. I didn't know that. I remember trying to do trick attack before, and I would just treat it like a Mario Party minigame, just like, spin as fast as I can, mash all the buttons. Apparently there's a combo to it that you can do. Keep linking to grabs, earn points, huge combo points. Why was that in there? That has nothing to do with racing. Dang it. Yep. Okay, now let's grind the... There. Yeah, she's good at balancing. Dang. Got a full meter now. From the balance. Balance. And of course, I'm sure the balance stat also makes it harder to... Like, if your balance stat is lower, it's harder to fill the balance meter when you lose your balance. Ah, no! No! Yep. Nice, okay, good. Oh, wait, no, other way. Other way! Imbeciles. That was not me pressing the time button. She just was happy about doing that 540. Honestly, this game is how I remember degrees of rotation. I don't think I ever heard of degrees of rotation. You know, had it properly explained to me before this. But this game taught me, like, oh, 180 is halfway around, and then 360 is all the way. And then if you do a 720, that's spinning twice. And then you realize, oh hey, this game is named after a trick. It's a 180 spin, which is like, what, 3 times? Like 3 full rotations? It's funny, there's no such trick as a 90. I think that's funny. There's no, you don't get points for a 90-degree rotation. Here it is, Angel Light Midnight City, or Sid's Night Midi, if you're playing mirror mode. Yeah, there's a Mario statue at the end. Neat. I'm not sure if 1080 snowboarding is a Nintendo exclusive. I think it might be. I think I might have heard that somewhere. Probably read it. So I guess it stands to reason they would have a Mario statue at the end of their snowboarding course. Get back here, Ricky! Yeah, this is the stage I was talking about where it definitely is very obviously continuing from Frosty Shadows. And I realize I missed a shortcut. Just, oh well. Aw, man, flat ground. Good thing this entire road is icy for some reason. Because snowboarding game, that's why. You know, I'm sure the last time I played this, I had difficulties, you know, sticking to my grinds. It's definitely the button. It's definitely that I wasn't pressing the trigger because I didn't think of that. Yeah, look at that. That's easy. Easy peasy grinding. Get out of the way, people! I'm snowboarding! Here's a good grind. Get the good grind. No! Oh well. Ricky didn't catch up, so I'm good. Can I grind that? Oh man, that would have been cool. Imagine grinding all the way down this. All the way up to the break room. And I'll tell you about that time I saw a deer again. Ah. And then the cool part. We go through a restaurant. Whoa! Sorry, diners. Sorry, waiter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, powder, no! And then the best part. A giant jump. Where you can get a... Well, I'm sure that I've gotten a 1080 jumping off of there before. Just didn't spin the stick fast enough. I didn't Mario Party 1 hard enough. Socket 0. Yeep! Okay. That must be a word in some language. Ah, it looked like I got the start dash, but then I didn't. I think this is another one of those stages where stuff starts to fall apart. She just ran into a wall. Where stuff starts to fall apart when you go across it, so if you're racing, you know, if you're not doing a time attack, then you need to be sure to get going before the stuff collapses on you. I'm pretty sure this is a faster way, because now I'm going down the frozen lake. Yeah, I can see on the map. Ah, rocks! No! I'm at the disadvantage by going first because I don't know where the rocks are going to be. By the time Tara comes down, well, I guess they'll still be coming down. I was going to say they'll settle, but because of how close she is, like, no. No, they'll still be rock. This is a shortcut, I'm pretty sure. Go faster, grind! Faster, grind! Oh, I think holding the trigger there was making me go faster. Yeah, take that. She face planted too. That's not the tumble that I did when I hit something with my power meter and it kept my momentum. She just straight up fell flat and you didn't get. She had to get back up. And she was still she was only 2 seconds behind me. She was still fast. Dang. These challenges are getting hard. Beat me, beat me. I hope I will. I hope I will beat you in this race. Is this? Diesel disaster. I'm certain this one has a funny name in mirror mode as well. I don't remember it. Icy road, yeah! I don't know if I can jump that fence. I'm not gonna try. Not gonna take the risk it. For the biscuit. Sorry, icy crash car person. Icy road car crash victim. Just gonna casually jump over your car while I'm snowboarding. Because my thing is more important than your thing. I mean, to be fair, there is a second guy, so it's not just my thing. It's two guys' thing. It's two people are doing this. That makes it more important than probably just one person who wrecked their car. You know, never mind that second guy who crashed while I was actively watching it. Smashed into a truck. I don't know why that truck was stopped there. That's probably illegal. On the railroad. Yeah. I think they just crashed. Yeah, they derailed. Probably from the ice? I don't know. I'm assuming that's what they're saying, is it was the ice. Oh no, you gotta jump on that! Ah! Well, I guess it was just for the speed anyway. I wasn't high enough to get the grind on the power line. Just follow the snowmobile. He's gonna go to his garage. And it's gonna be a shortcut. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it wasn't. I didn't think I was gonna hit that guy and lose all my speed. No! Ricky! That's not Ricky. That's what, Rob? Dang, I guess I have to retire now. That's what they do in F-Zero anyway. Let me scroll this up. That's bothering me, not being at the top. The thing you can't see. Yeah, we still got time to do more, but it's like... Let's look at all the other things that's here. Like, options. Rumble on. Ghost, sure. Memory card. View pro tips. I already viewed them. Controls, sure. Break, grab, spin. Tuck, land, grind. Change camera? I hadn't tried. Alright. Enter an Avalanche code. Sound options. Mono stereo surround. Play music video for choke by capture by cauterize. No thanks. Man, that's another thing that's sad. That's a relic of the times. Is, you know, cheat codes and extra content being on a disc. Like, hey, you want a demo for Pikmin on in your Luigi's Mansion disc? I mean, I don't think you actually could play Pikmin, but you know, that kind of idea. Let me actually look at stats here, which I think these stats are the same as the default board. So I think the board is actually affecting your racer. Like, this is your default stats, and then you change boards. You're not just selecting the board based on its stats. You're changing it based on your overall stats, which is something I didn't consider before. I've always thought of it as like you pick your racer based on their stats, and then the board based on its stats. And then you just have to, you know, calculate in your head, like, okay, well, the character I picked has good turning, so how about I pick this board, which sacrifices some turning for speed. Our balance isn't actually that special. Who has the best balance?
Hey, what's cracking?
Okay, Ricky's is jump. For some reason, I remember that. Well, probably because I played with him a lot.
What's up, man?
Oh, it's Cayman. Speed and balance. Dang, Rob's he's got the two good. He's got the stats you want. It's like, as long as you don't run into something, you don't need acceleration. You don't really need turning that. I mean, he's got enough turning, I'm sure.
Yes.
Natara's got acceleration, which if this were Mario Kart, that's what I would be using for tracks I'm unfamiliar with. But then, like any other time, it's like if I've raced on track enough, I'll just go for speed. Because why not?
What? How you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Akari. Because why not? I still don't know if stance has any bearing on anything. I want to assume that stance affects your turning, because I would think it's basically like handedness, so it would be more clumsy to race backwards, which is why you don't want to race backwards. You want to pay attention to your stance. Oh, okay. Whoa, rocks! Thanks, Thardus. I can't believe they put Thardus in the snowboarding game. That grind snapping is pretty ridiculous. How far away from a grind I can be and still get it. Oh, well, I didn't get that. So it's not that ridiculous. But it's pretty funny. And I'm looking at these, like peeking over at the background. It's like, dang, this is a pretty good looking game. They definitely, I don't know if they took full advantage of the hardware, but yeah, they definitely crafted convincing. Well, I say that as I see trees pop in. Whoa. Yeah, they crafted a pretty convincing world here on GameCube hardware. It's like when I really look at it, like, even though I shouldn't be because I'm currently racing, when I really look at it, I can tell that the mountains are probably just flat pictures or very simple polygon objects, texturing. But it still looks pretty good because it's at such a far distance. I'm pretty convinced I'm on a snowy mountain. You know, it's visuals that I think have aged pretty well considering the hardware. Race you to the Mario statue! Oh, Snow Puff! Stupid Snow Puffs. Who put Snow Puffs in the middle of the road? I think there'd be a token up on that, like, far to the right. Not this way, but back, back higher on the slope. Where it looked like it was just a big pile of snow. Dang. I thought that was supposed to be a shortcut, and I still didn't beat her. Good to see they got good use out of that. Breaking the... What do you call it? The car... the checkpoint gate arm thing. Toll booth arm. Car! Cars! Why do the MPs struggle so much with these stairs? Jeez. I mean, I'm glad, because I'm winning now. If my dad pops in and says, "Are you winning, son?" I can tell him yes. For now. I don't know why I referenced that. I don't really care for that meme. Except for the wholesome version of that, where it's like, "Are you winning, son?" And he says, "Yes." And then he's like, "I'm proud of you, son." Or whatever. Dad, I'm in space. I'm proud of you, son. Dad, are you space? Yes. Now we are a family again. Here's the shortcut. Does this circumvent the restaurant? Circumvented the restaurant. I assume that's faster. Because why would going through a restaurant be faster? Also not taking the jump. I don't know if that's any faster. I don't get cool trick points. Let's see if I can do a still fish. No, it was an indie. I did an Indiana Jones. Up there's you again. By Socket 0. Man, Finger 11, Socket 0. How many other numbers do we have in here? There's that one that's like 8771 that does the menu music. Get out of my way, Ricky! Yeah, apparently you can change your stance there. I don't know if that... Whoa! Makes you go any faster or makes your balance any better. Got the broken window and break my legs. But apparently I did the good landing. Saw my snowboard flash. Man, this still isn't any faster, dang. Hit a rock, Ricky. Hit a rock. Yeah, get out of my way, Ricky. 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 It's your fault. Wasn't gonna knock you over, but you came into me. Ah. Okay, well, I got my power back, so that's good. It's good enough. I don't know that that grind was going anywhere interesting. Man, there was a deer up there. Just standing on the rock. It looked like he was doing an animation where he's eating grass. Why are you eating grass on a rock, deer? That's not what deers do. Maybe there's some bugs up there, but do deer eat bugs? I don't know. If a creature only eats bugs, what are they called? Because, like, you know, vegetarian means they only eat grass, and I assume that does not count bugs. Yeah, see, there it is, 8711. There's more numbers. They're hiding a secret code in the bands. But yeah, what's it called when an animal, like, exclusively eats bugs? Is that just a carnivore? Because I would think carnivore would be meat. An insect would probably not be as nutritious as meat. Pretty sure carnivores could not, you know, subsist on bugs. Is that the right word? Subsist? You know, live off of bugs. I mean, I would say, like, well, humans can live off of bugs, I think, probably. So, probably enough nutrition in there to consider it, you know, the equivalent of meat, in a way. Pretty equal to it in nutritional value, so if you exclusively eat bugs, you're technically a carnivore. But humans are omnivores, which means they eat everything, so I don't know if you can trust that. Citation needed. Can't quite get that. Wonder how many times it took me to, you know, go on this stage to realize that the train crash always happens when someone passes a certain threshold. You know, realize the concept of event flags. Ouch! Stop sign! Stop sign! I just noticed my damage meter. I don't know if anything happens when the damage meter runs all the way out. I think you just lose immediately. And all these jet skis out? Is that what it's like living in somewhere where it's always snowing? Is it everyone's just riding their jet skis all the time? I wouldn't know. My mom hates snow, so we can't live anywhere where it snows all the time. I would be okay with living there, though. I like the snow. Oh man, it's me, but in the alternate outfit that I can unlock if I do good. Or maybe that's exclusively multiplayer. I don't know. No, I'm pretty sure you can unlock that as a player option, a single player option. Oh man, I find the ice slide. Man, I'm never gonna catch myself. I wonder which would have been considered a better thing for the game to do. What it did, where it has, you know, like 5 characters and they all have alternate outfits, so you basically have 10 characters. Or if they had made the alternate outfits different, you know, actually different characters, but just with the same stats. I don't know, I think what they did do was better, because then you don't have to compare 10 character stats, you just have to compare 5. I mean, even though when you compare the 10 character stats, you would realize, like, oh, two characters all share. Every 2 characters has the same stats. They share stats. And then there's Mario Kart, where it's like everyone is so... You know, there's so many characters that there are characters with pretty similar stats anyway. Probably pretty minute differences, if any, between, like, one ultra lightweight and another ultra lightweight. Or maybe that is the entire, you know, the entire crux of their differences. It's, you know, lightweight versus ultra lightweight, with, like, one presumably having better acceleration and the other having better speed. And I still think back to what Poltergeist said at one time about how, like, How can you make a racing game where where speed isn't the best stat? Like, objectively the best stat. I still think about that. Oh, Avalanche Alley, no way out. This place is so intense. There's no music.
Final challenge. Avalanche Alley. No way out.
We're seriously taking a helicopter into Avalanche Alley? What's that GameCube icon in the window? Or on the side of the helicopter? I'm pretty sure I saw the GameCube logo. I don't see it anymore. Yeah, you sure are getting out quick, buddy. Like the one stage where he actually lands. Excuse me. Yeah, this is where that's from. Whenever, sure, there has been a time where I've shouted at. I was referencing this. I think that was during Sonic Adventure. I don't know. Shout Avalanche and then shout Go after. Just because of this stage. Just because of how many times I've had to redo this stage because it's hard. Ah, rock! No! Danger, no! No! Ah! Ah! I died in an avalanche. I guess that's just the risk you take when you're an extreme snowboarder. You just have to keep going to all the highest extremes. Eventually, you just push too far and you die in an avalanche. Which is sad, but, you know, better to go out doing something you love than on the toilet or something. No, not the same rock! It's like I'm trying to crouch so I go fast and get away from the avalanche. Like now. Now, I wonder if this stage has no music because you can't hear the music over an avalanche. Or if they thought that would be more intense, more dramatic. Uh-oh. Or if it's just scripted to have no music, just period, whenever an avalanche happens. I did it. I made it. I don't think I made it. I'm not out of the woods yet. Can you even call this woods? There's not enough trees. Why am I so slow? All these rocks. Thardas, no! Dang it. I don't know if that cutscene was supposed to be a checkpoint or what. No. No, go. It's like I said, I'm crouching as much as I can. I don't know how much better I could be doing at this. Just avoiding the powder. I don't see powder. Can't tell. The screen won't stop shaking. Okay, here I can get some good distance. On the plus side, I'm an adult, and I realize that something like this, where if you lose, you have to start the whole thing over again, it's just an opportunity to get better at the earlier stages, you know? Dang it. No! Come on, at least make it to the cutscene again. Okay, okay. Getting there. Alright. You know, it's like playing a Sonic game. That's where I realize the games like that are they kind of set you up to just be good at the early stuff. It's like if you game over on one of, like, the boss of World 2 or something, you have to start from the very beginning. It's just an opportunity to get better at World 1 and the actual stage parts of World 2. I think jumping is helping. It still feels like I'm very much in the danger zone. Apparently I'm not. I guess the danger zone is the part with the rocks. This is still sliding powder. Speaking of, so get on the ice. I want to get to the end of this stage because it ends cool. I remember. No, I thought I would just take my time. You know, really take in this avalanche. Yeah, I remember this ending pretty distinctly. Because it's like, what other stage do you jump off the mountain into a helicopter? It's a good thing she's into extreme sports, because otherwise she would die if she missed. And then we're back. Yeah, let's just keep going with extreme. I could go with the alternate outfit, which does not come with any stat changes, so I don't know, I'll stick with the pink jacket. Which I just realized is a hoodie, not a pink parka like I thought it was. So, huh. Yeah, I could always let's play this, and I'll probably end up saying the exact same things I said. Yeah, there it is, top tree mama! I'll probably be able to remember all the same things I said while playing this. While playing it here. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's Ricky. I'm pretty sure. I mean, he's the only blonde male character in this. Actually, no, that's not true. Rob is blonde. But with hair like that, I meant, like, you know, that haircut. Maybe not quite Justin Bieber, but kind of adjacent to it. I missed the tree. I need the tree. Dang. Yeah, this might be the only course. Like, the only course left. And it's just entirely mirror courses. Because I think these have been, you know, adding in more stages to do as I've been, you know, unlocking them and doing them. So you know what I was thinking about earlier? Isn't the concept of a favorite color interesting? Because it really just proves, like, how human and how weird humans are. Because they can have preferences for things, which serves no biological purpose. That serves no function in the realm of survival. You know, having a preference for one color over another. Because, like, you know, if we're talking, like, purely instinctual, you know, survival tactics, everyone's favorite color would be, like, red. Or least favorite color would be red, because that's, I guess, the color of danger. And then everyone's favorite color would be, like, purple or something. You know, everyone's favorite color would be the color of food. But, you know, people have favorite colors, even though it makes no sense. So, you know, just say that next time someone's like, man, you're being irrational. Your emotions are... It's like, yeah, my emotions are stupid. They don't serve evolutionary function. Ah! I was supposed to jump. It's like, you know what else doesn't serve an evolutionary function? Favorite colors. People still have those. You know, it's okay for your thoughts and feelings to not be logical, because humans aren't logical. We want to pretend there's logic and everything, but that's just because there's comfort in logic. Because logic is predictable. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Tail backflip. Tail grab backflip. I am not catching Ricky again. Jeez, holy crap. What, do I need to actually max my speed stat or something? Go with a faster character? I can almost beat him. Almost. No. Just like 2 seconds behind. Dang. All right! I'm so excited about getting that start dash. Oh, he lost his balance. Well, I guess he doesn't play perfectly every time. It's good to know on my third and final attempt at this, and probably won't get every other course the first try. So, you know, it's ultimately gonna lose. I'm ultimately gonna lose. And I'm sure I'm not gonna finish this because of the fact that it's taken me 2 tries just to beat match 1. At least I can remember which way is the horizontal trees. That's important. Normally when it comes to stuff like that, I can never remember, you know, the forward version of a course from the mirror mode. But for some reason, I can do it here. I mean, he's getting ahead of me again? How dare you? Get back here. Dang. wash these just real quick. Oh yeah. That looking at Discord for 2 seconds made me forget. Oh yeah, I game overed. Match race. Totally doesn't sound like mattress. Totally doesn't make me think he's saying mattress. I'm against Ricky again. That's interesting. Thought it was random before. Ah, dang it. Because it looked like when I had to redo courses, there were different characters. Yeah, because when I did Midnight City the first time, it was Ricky. And then it was Tara the second time. Holy crap, that is so much slower. Oh, man. It's not even a restart option. It's retire. Which I guess is better than saying, you know, setting it as restart, because restart, you know, doesn't necessarily imply that you lose a life for it. Which is always annoying when it doesn't tell you. Ow! Ah, jeez. Man, can I get him, you know, Mario 64? Ooh! Get out of the way, trees! Easily my worst attempt at this. Holy crap. So bad. Whee! I feel pretty fast, though. I lost by a lot, but I feel pretty fast. Oh, I accidentally super... Ow. Accidentally did the super land. I got the start dash. Oh, right! Get out of the way, Ricky. I guess I'm supposed to be avoiding the snow pops. Ow! Owie! I don't think it matters if I grind. As long as I make the jump over the fence. Man, I want to get to top... Well, okay. I was going to say Top Tree Mama. That's the one. I want to get to Sid's Night Midi. I want to see what other backwards course names are. I don't think you get to switch between regular and mirror mode unless you beat it. Oh, wow, I caught him because he ran into a tree. I think this might be where I keep losing speed over him. Apparently grinding those trees is not the fast way to do it. Oh man, he had boost 2. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. I fell and he didn't. I could swear he shoved me and that's why we both should have fallen. He didn't have boost power. I mean, if this ends up being all night, that's fine. I got time. That's why I'm playing this to begin with. This is want to kill stream time until, you know, until a Monday where I actually have a Friday to continue the game on. You know, have a full week of streaming. Ah, man, I almost got to grind. Oh, yeah, of course, that's where Ricky gets his power. He does the grind, too. That's why we both have power when we collide. Ah, I was gonna laugh at him hitting a tree, and then I hit a tree, too. No. Oh, he took the trees. Is that actually slower? Was I right? But again, now I have to do the rest of them on 1 life. That's weird how much I'm gaining, how much I've gained on him. Or how much distance I've gained over him. And like, I was behind him before he did the trees, and then he did the tree. He grinded the weird curvy tree that goes over the wall there for some reason. That's not how trees work. Yeah, there's another alternate skin that shows up in the end credits. Is this guy? Is Rob and his jacket. That's funny. Akari takes her jacket off and Rob puts one on. It's like, why doesn't he start with one? It's cold out, Rob! It's like part of the reason why I chose this skin again is because it's like, it's cold out. Why would I go with the version that doesn't have a jacket? But it's a video game. It doesn't matter. Okay, got a good 720 going. Speaking of nose bone, he just broke his on the wall. Thanks, Rob. Oh man, I didn't look at the funny inverted stage name. Trestle. I think this stage is normally called Trestle Trouble, which is, that's a weird word. Trestle. I can infer that it has something to do with trains, but like, when have you ever heard the word trussel before this? Or trestle? It's like, who calls trains trestles? It's probably maybe more like a classification of vehicle name that like straight up, oh yeah, that's a synonym for trains. Or maybe it has to do with their engine. You know, like engine from Crash Bandicoot. I'm not catching up with Rob. I'm gonna lose my last life to Rob. Yeah. That's gonna be a hard stage to beat as well, because like you saw, like, it's not clear where the fastest path is. Because it's all spread out and it's all powdery and there's no landmarks. And the sun was in my eyes and my controller's broken. Alright, sure, we'll go with this outfit. I'll give it one more attempt and I'll go on break. I should have been going on break now, but I already started. Yeah, we got 7 stages to do, so for all I know, this could be the entire game. Entire game's worth of tracks. All inverted. Or it could be the entirety of the game's inverted tracks. You know, there's only 7. That sounds about right. Gah. Yeah, I guess you do lose speed when you're managing your don't fall over meter. It's like, I don't want to call it the bounce. Okay, screw this. Yeah, I know, right? I don't want to call it the balance meter because to me the grinding meter is the balance meter. Get out of the way, Ricky. So to me, that one's the don't fall over meter. It's the regain your balance meter. Oh, that's powder. Now, I know you can keep that. You can keep your fully charged jump for a good while, and I think higher jump stat also lets you keep it for longer. So it's okay to charge early. Dang it! Oh man, I could see the fronts of those boxes. Those. Oh, they're stacks of wood. I could see the fronts of the stacks of wood where they didn't have polygons because they thought no one would see there. See you, Ricky. Thanks for hitting a tree, George of the Jungle. You know, I don't think it ever occurred to me before that there's Tarzan and then there's George of the Jungle, and I think George of the Jungle is supposed to be the parody version of Tarzan. But in my mind, it's just like, yes, there's 2. But then I also don't think I've ever made the connection that, oh wait, Tarzan and George of the Jungle are the same thing. Just one's the parody version. Treble tussle. That's what this one's called. Treble tussle. Let's tussle with the treble. Is that the next new Mega Man protagonist? You got bass and now you got treble. Gonna tussle with him. I'm gonna go this way because I feel like it. It's like, how am I supposed to find the fastest path there? I don't know. Don't ever catch back up with Rob. Like, I don't see anywhere that's, like, less powdery. That's the thing with powder, is that you can't tell where the fast is and where the slow is. I guess it's the darker of the course. Or higher up on the mountain. Try this. No, he's still way ahead of me. Like, ice is obvious because it's blue. It's pretty good game design if I do say so. 'Cause, you know, I don't know that ice necessarily always be this bright blue. But they made it bright blue, so it's obvious, like, oh, look, there's the go fast. You know, I'm at least satisfied I was able to make it here before gaming over again. So I can see the name of the stage. It's like I gotta work on unlocking some more boards to make my speed go up. If I game over again, well, when I game over again, because I'm sure I will, I should try picking Rob, because of his high speed stat. See if that does much for me. Excuse me. I feel like following behind him is probably not the right idea, with a stage that appears to be as open as this is. I don't know if you can really call it open, but it's like, you know, there's different paths between the rocks, which makes it feel like there's different ways to go. You could call it like an open stage. Ow, get out of the way, deers! I don't even know that those are deer. But the way they prance makes me think of a deer. I just realized, like, what I was saying about, like, oh, the stance is basically like your handedness. Well, you could call it your footedness. Or, if you want to use less stupid words, your footing. Your footing. Dang it. No way I'm catching him again. This is ridiculous. The skill gap between this and the last one is insane. And the last one had me go down the mountain while it was actively avalanching. The whole time. The whole time. The whole time. Dang. It took me 6 minutes to fully game over again. Alright, it's break time. Not countermeasures. Alright, we're back, and I totally didn't just spend 5 minutes readjusting my microphone so I can sit up straight this time. So let's be a little smart about this. Instead of jumping right back in, just go, oh, just pick the fastest character, that's how you win. Oh, you do get to practice the extreme courses, cool. Let's look at all the funny stage names. Top Tree Mama, Treble Tussle, Evolution Riff, Sid's Night Midi, Dazzling Teaser, and Wit's Thicket, which that's, you know, it's still entirely mirror courses. This is another one, you know, the previous. Is it actually Novice? Oh, Novice doesn't even have a final challenge. I didn't even notice. Oh, that's because it's not a challenge. It's sick with it. Oh. Is Extreme just remixed? Just entirely remixed, well, not entirely, because there's one from before. And it doesn't have Rotted Ridge. Okay, so I've managed to be able to beat Ricky on Top Tree Mama. So let's practice Treble Tussle. Which might, I'm gonna see that again. What does it do? Yeah, Trestle Trouble. Like, what's a trestle? I'll have to Google that when I'm done. Like, what the... What? Like, okay, something to do with trains, because it's a train stage.
Angel Light, Midnight City.
Oh, I was in the wrong course selection. Oops. Hang on. Stop. Change course, yes. I like that it has all, it all has one option. It's like change course, or change board, or change character. And you just toggle through it to the thing you want. That icon is literally just an angel. Huh. It also kind of looks like it's like light peeking between two mountainsides. I thought that's what it was, and it just happened to also look like an angel. You know, by design, I guess not just happened. But yeah, apparently not. Treble Tussle. Gonna tussle with those trebles. Okay, got the start dash. That's good. Is there ice over here? There's ice over here. Okay. Maybe don't go directly to it. Yeah, I'm getting better at that. So I'm wondering if I could do anything to get on the ice faster. Because it's on a seemingly mandatory part of the track, so it's not like I'm gonna be the only one going on ice. So basically the idea is just get on it faster. Ow! Dear! And he would go off at that. I think I can see where the powder ends and it becomes thicker snow. Denser snow, whatever, you know, non-powder. Well, don't do that. What if I go this way? Is that faster? I don't think it is. Can I jump that? So many questions now. I wonder if the tokens are telling you where to go. You know, how to get the fastest time. I wouldn't think so. I mean, maybe for the forward version of this course, but for the inverted, I think they're just putting them in hard to reach spots. Majestic Eagle. Wow. I didn't even beat the record time. No. I'll put in blue. As much of that I put 3 out of 4 letters to blue. Aw, man, I messed up the high score. They wrote out something, but now I don't know what it is. Why is it playing Slip Away now? I don't think that's what it defaulted to. Yeah, it's Don't Stop Now. Why is when I finish and it's on the high score screen, why does it change to Slip Away? Is it trying to tell me how I could have had first place, but I let it slip away? Come on. Maybe I should be trying to get the tokens so I can at least get a new board. Which, I don't believe the coins act as currency. I think they act as, progress. So you unlock a board for one person, you don't lose the tokens. You get a board for everyone. I do have ghost data turned on, right? That'd be handy. This is like the one time I actually would care about racing my ghost. So I want to know where I've been and where I'm gonna be. Sorry, that's a song reference. So, figure out where I've been and if the path I'm on is faster or if the path I previously took was faster. Okay, well, I've got 20 seconds to get to the bottom and beat the record time. Okay, well, now I've got 20 seconds. I miscounted. 30. Switch there. Switch feededness. Taking my turns tighter. Something else I could do to try to go faster. I'm so few seconds too slow. Did I at least beat myself? That would be nice to know. You just set a new record! So intense. Yeah, now I've got best at second. A new second best. Yeah, I want to assume that jumping out of the powder allows me to go faster. Just by conservation of momentum. And reducing my friction from the powder. But that just feels metagamey, It feels like I'm just, it feels like I'm blue flame hopping or whatever. Whatever that technique they figured out Mario Kart 8 was. Where, you're using the drift hop to bounce so you keep your momentum. Unless you take shortcuts you normally wouldn't be able to take. Hey, there's a token. I missed it, but I saw it. It's the part that counts, right? Is being able to know where it is. What? Huh? Okay, this is weird. Restart every time I smack into something so I can be sure that the path I took is like the most efficient one. Didn't mean to go backside. Ah, rock! Dear. I was fine, and then suddenly I wasn't. Great. Honestly, I'm at the point where I want to change the song. Alright, just put on Mario Slider music. Yeah, that's a good idea. It actually would be kind of fitting. Like the ice slide in Mario 64. That was another game I considered doing. Was like, what if I just spent 3 days on Mario 64 again? Just like, hey, look at how much better I've gotten at the game now that I've beaten it and understand how the game plays. How to control Mario and stuff. But then it was like, nah, you know what, this is snowboarding. I feel like snowboarding. See, I feel like maybe this is the faster way because you're going down. And, you know, you're going lower on the course and, you know, down the mountain is what you're doing. And the more down you go, you know, like a steeper slope kind of idea. Like maybe lower on the course is a steeper slope. But then there's like right there. If I don't jump down from here, then it might be faster. I was not expecting a jump there. I feel like I was saying something interesting before I interrupted myself. Guess I was just saying slider music, yeah. I've really become fond of that song. It's just so crazy and wild, it's fun. I did end up looking for some covers of it, and apparently that the what I thought was violin was actually like some people have interpreted it as just guitar. I think. I don't know. I can't remember right now. I'm not actively listening to the remixes. Well, I'm getting close. I should do this for all the courses and save myself some trouble. Try to beat the record times and then just go race and see if beating the record times is enough. You know, enough practical experience at the course to be, excuse me, to reliably beat an NPC at it. Yeah, slider music would be appropriate to put on right now because there is the ice slide in Mario 64. Also, I don't know if I said, I think I did say at some point, I 100% Mario 64 a second time. After I finished that initial playthrough, I did it again. And I had a much easier time with it. So I can definitely be one of those people that's like, yeah, Mario 64 is a pretty great game. It's really fun. I think I'm still hesitant to call it a masterpiece, but that's just because I'm hesitant to use the word masterpiece to begin with. And like, Mario 64 definitely has its blemishes, so I don't know if I would call it a masterpiece because of that. Get out of my way, deers! Yeah, you would think I would. In fact, I think I did say while I was doing Rainbow Rise, like, man, I'm getting a little sick of this song. You would think like that bombastic song would be easily annoying. No, like yesterday I was drawing while listening to it. I was trying to finish up the drawing, and I ended up going through like 20 minutes of a half-hour loop of it. Yeah, there we go. This has got to be the fast way. Well, if I stay on the upper path, maybe it's the fastest. You know, Sonic the Hedgehog logic. But then this is ice, so it's like, would it be fast? How can it be faster? It's the guy told me ice is the fastest. But you know, I think there's like there's two kinds of people who enjoy video game music. There's people whose favorite Mario 64 song is the slider music. And then there's people whose favorite song is Jolly Roger Bay. Is that the right stage name? You know, the water music that everyone loves. Of course, you love both. Like, I like both. Okay, that's good enough for me. I beat the best time there. But, you know, just as a joke, I would say, like, there's two kinds of people. Maybe more accurately, it's like, there's two kinds of people. There's people whose favorite Mario 64 song is the slider theme, and then there's people whose favorite song is Hazy Maze Cave. Because, you know, there's people who like crazy, bombastic, you know, melodic music with a lot of, you know, a lot of stuff going on in it. And then there's people who just like simple atmospheric tracks. Which, again, I say that jokingly. I know that they can be both. Well, that's going to damage my time. Now I should just start over. Because I'm pretty sure Polter likes both. And maybe, if not specifically slider music, I'm sure there's something else bombastic that he really enjoys for being bombastic. Ah, man. Fell. I fell tower. But I'm definitely more of a slider theme enjoyer than a Hazy Maze Cave theme enjoyer. I don't really care that much for atmospheric pieces usually. I like the stuff that's got stuff going on in it. Ah, dang it. Tried to jump to get on the grind, and I ended up jumping off the grind. I tried to take a drink of water, and it drips down the side of my face. Okay, there we go. Get that grind I couldn't get when I was racing before. Yep. Take turns. Oh, there's an upper path. Oh, man. I think I need that. Wasn't this one of the stages I had trouble beating the person on? Uh oh, tree. Yeah, baby. Oh, snow puffs. Oh, I'm gonna beat the time. That was pretty easy. I didn't even take the upper path, which is presumably faster. But, alright. Yeah, if you don't get all 5 pieces in one go, you don't keep any of it. Oh, Mario! I see what they did there. Sid's Night MIDI. I guess I don't actually know that these are, you know, using the same letters as their Ford's name. Or if they just took something and made it kind of sound like they just made up a rhyme for the stage name. Because, you know, Midnight City, Sid's Night MIDI, Treetop Trauma, Top Tree Mama. They do rhyme. And I suppose it would be quite something. See, up here is what I was saying before, where it's like there's probably a token up there. Not in the backwards version, though. Pretty sure it's only in the forwards. Yeah, it would be mighty convenient if they both rhymed and consisted of the same sets of letters. So it might not be both. Might just be rhymes. I'm not good enough with anagrams to be able to piece that out. Oh, I did take the lower path. It's like, it looked like I took the higher path. But then it went the way I expected it to go, and then I thought, wait, that's not right, because it should be mirrored to what I'm expecting. Oh, stairs. Don't take the stairs, take the railing. Yup. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I gotta try this. No. Ah. Man, I don't think I'm gonna get that. I don't think I'm gonna get close to the goal time. Okay, well, I missed the opportunity to skip the restaurant. So definitely not getting it now. that was her sound of almost running into something. Ah-ha! Good. And that's mine. Here's my sound of almost running into something. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way now. I mean, I guess I don't know that the upper path is necessarily faster. You know, again, I'm just operating off of Sonic logic. But it also gives me that rail up there, which gives me my power faster. Oh man, I hit the... Well, it's okay, because apparently the NPCs always have trouble with the stairs anyway. So it's okay if I have trouble with them too. No, you watch it. I'm trying to get a high score here. Now, I wonder if Paralyzer's on here. That's the only other Finger 11 song I know. It's probably not on here because there's a swear word in it. Which, I heard the radio edit version of that song, and I find it hilarious because they changed the swear. You know, they tried to edit it out, but they basically... Dang it. They basically only edit out the vowel. So it's like you still hear the sh, and then you still hear the itty. And it's like, well, I can piece together what word that was. Like, you didn't hide what word it was. That was a very terrible radio edit. Speaking of terrible radio edits, I heard a radio edit of Slipknot's song Psychosocial once. Just because it came up on my... And I was like, oh, I was so slow! Holy crap. Yeah, Psychosocial. And they edited out some stuff. Oh, I remember this one. It says Nintendo when you got all the names, but I broke it. I broke Nintendo. Yeah, there was a, like, I guess it's called the breakdown of the song. They take that out, which I'm assuming is just for duration, you know, for the length of the song. Although, now I think about it, it's like, wait, isn't the radio edit version of Down with the Sickness still like 4 minutes long? And I think the radio edit of Psychosocial was 2 minutes. It's like, you could keep the whole song. I don't know that they needed to shorten it. But then there's a part at the beginning that they edit out some of the vocals. But it's not even something where it would make sense to edit it out for a radio version. You know, like it's not swearing or anything. The part they edit out is where they go, yeah! It's like, how is that? How did that need editing out? I mean, my version needs editing out because it was a bad attempt at it. But that's just because I can't do, like, the Grizzly stuff that they do. I can't sing like Slipknot's singer. Corey Taylor, I think his name is. Wow, am I actually... I think I was actually staying on the inside of the turn and doing the crouch to go faster. Crap, that's gonna hurt my time. No, I'm not gonna make it again. Hey, I'm not gonna make it. That's another set of Slipknot lyrics. What song is that from, though? Actually, I think that's from Psychosocial, as far as I can remember right now. Well, I shaved 5 seconds off, but I need another 10. Hitting that snow puff didn't slow me down. I was gonna say didn't edit my speed. I mean, I guess you could say that. It's a weird way to say it, but you can say it like that. I'm gonna go this way, see if that's helpful to going faster. See, that way didn't feel like the faster way. Okay, I kind of want to change the song off of this one. It does feel kind of repetitious to keep hearing it. Okay, I need to start over anyway. No, they don't have it. Okay, No, you know what I'll do? I'll do nachos. No, I could go for some nachos, but kill, kill, kill. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I was wondering if it was gonna stick. It did. So my assumption was correct that changing the song in the menu would make it change here, which is good. It's good for a game like this where you're practicing the stages until you can do them as fast as possible. You know, like I'm doing right now. You can jump this so you don't hit it and lose your speed. Grind. More grinding. Crouch down the slope so you don't risk getting hit by a car. Yeah, there we go. I don't think I've ever done that as a kid. Never thought to try. But as an adult, I'm like, oh yes, cutting out unnecessary turns and jumping over things where possible. Parkour. Which, you know, most people think of parkour as just jumping on things. But it's actually finding the most efficient path from A to B as possible. So if the most efficient path involves not jumping on anything to begin with, it's the fastest path. And therefore, parkour. Dang it. Gotta stop landing in that powder. Well, I'm getting there. I say it, and I still need another 6 seconds. Excuse me, off. Which I saved myself like 2. I was faster by 2 seconds this time than the last time I completed the course. Yeah, I kind of can't get over how good this game looks. Like, it's not like the most gorgeous game ever. Like, I don't think it's aged quite as well as Metroid Prime, for example. But that's just because more so I would say Metroid Prime has, you know, more varied environments. So it's more visually interesting than, you know, constant snow. But, you know, they had a good idea of having some courses take place at, like, sunset or night. You know, different times of day. The more succinct way of saying that. So, they figured out a way to add more variety to their stages without having you snowboard on different materials. You know, on not snow. Ow, car! Oh yeah, there's like this way. Where I don't have to jump over anything to get here. I don't know that that's really even saving me any time. I think it's more of a risk than anything. An unnecessary risk. It's gotta be over here where I could save more time by... No, never mind. Yeah, it feels real fast. Yeah, I felt like going all the way on the inside of the turn wasn't saving me time. It was actually getting slower. Stop landing in the powder. Dang it. I'm not even going to break my record, am I? No. Dang. This one's hard. And I just noticed it's 9:45 already. Like, wow. All I've been doing is practicing these hard stages. I haven't even actually attempted them again. And here I am. Almost time to end. Well, it's a good thing I showed the credits, because I might not come back to this. I might just play something else next time. I don't really want to keep grinding, you know, keep practicing these stages until I figure out the fastest way to do them. It's not really my thing. It's probably why I feel like I've never finished this game. You know, all the what are they called? What is the name of that mode again? Were you racing people? Ow! Telephone pole. Or street light. Yeah, I don't think I've ever beat the race mode. Because the NPCs are so hard. And I've never been one to practicing something until you get really, really good at it. Which is why I have no life skills. Maybe this isn't faster than the restaurant. Okay, don't jump here so you don't land in the powder. They should be trying to go off the jump, I don't know. Well, I keep consistently getting 151. So let's try going through the restaurant and see if I can get the same performance, but faster by going through the restaurant. There's no snow in the restaurant, so it's like, how would the restaurant be faster? But, you know, it's worth a shot. You know, that's what finding the fastest route is about, is you gotta try other routes. You know, what would... Ah, come on. What would you call finding the fastest route if you're only trying one route? You're not finding anything. You're just bashing your head against the wall. Hopefully not literally. That'd be a pretty inefficient path if you're bashing your head against the wall on the way down. Tree again! You know what? It's fine. I've kept enough momentum. I think ultimately it's only going to cost me like a couple of seconds. A couple of hundred of them. So if I end up matching my time, then I'll just say, yeah, this is the faster way. It's weirdly satisfying playing this game mostly just with the triggers. You know, trigger to crouch and spin. And I'm just using A to jump. I could probably be grabbing my board while I'm grinding. Never mind. I just tried. You can't. Get out of my way, people. I'm more important than you. Yes. Here we go down the parking garage ramp again. I'd also consider using these 3 stream days on Car Mechanic Simulator. Just spending 3 streams trying to see if I can get it, trying to figure out if I can get a car working. I just realized I skipped a restaurant again. It's okay, because that wasn't a very good performance anyway. But I basically just figured, like... Well, for one thing, the one thing that dissuaded me from the idea of Car Mechanic Simulator was I uninstalled it after I did that one stream. And it's like 6 gigs, and I'm like, I don't want to reinstall that. I'm running out of space. I mean, I have 6 gigs I can spare. But I just didn't want to... I didn't want to download a 6 gig game right now at this moment in time. And I also figured that, you know, I don't know if 3 streams will be enough. With me just trying everything until I get a car working. It's like, that was the whole thing that made me stop, made me decide it was time to end the last stream when I did it was like, oh, there's a problem with the engine. And it's like, well, I already took the engine out and there's like a bajillion parts on it. I don't know that I want to take all those bajillion parts off just to try to find the issue. Because you can't discover issues by just looking with your eyes at a part. You have to take the part off. Yeah, that's not faster. Oh man, I got a 900. Wow. Same time. Well, just a little bit slower than my records, but... Alright, I'm not good enough at this game to beat it, and I don't feel like practicing it until I am good enough at it, so that's it for this game. I'll figure out something else to play next time. Maybe we will do Car Mechanic Simulator again. Or maybe I'll find some other out-of-left-field idea that's like, you know what, I feel like doing that instead. We'll see what happens. Bye.